Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Zenithan, and welcome to today's video for Legends of Runeterra, where we're going to be going over the upcoming patch, patch 1.8. By the time this video goes up, the patch should be out in a few hours, if all things go according to plan. I don't know how long this video is going to be, because I want to go through the entire patch and talk about pretty much everything in here, but there's not too much in this patch, so it's a little bit light in terms of actual stuff to talk about. But I still wanted to talk about some of the stuff in here because, in my opinion, there's some important stuff to talk about. So, let's get into it. So the Call of the Mountain expansion arrives with a new region Targon, as well as 89 collectible cards, 7 champions, and a variety of new features and content across the game. I'm very hyped, by the way. I can't wait to play with Aurelion Sol. Try out new champions and strategies in the Discover Targon Lab or pioneer your own path upon the mountain. Call the Mountain arrives with patch 1.8, which will be available at approximately 11 a.m. Pacific time, August 26. So soon. Thank you, Riot. Let us see. Now, we already know about a lot of this stuff, so I'm going to just skim through the stuff we already know about. For example, we know about this whole thing, the expansion and set release dates. Call of the Mountain marks the start of Runeterra's new bi-monthly card release cadence, kicking off a 3 expansion set exploring the new region of Targon. In addition to the new region, Call of the Mountain features 89 collectible cards, 7 champions, as well as a variety of new features and content across the game. I hope for October, because we already know all the cards we're getting in the upcoming patch. I hope for October we get like Riven or Tahm Kench, because I really want those champs. Next up. The new region Targon's coming out. I mean, anyone who like follows Runeterra even slightly should know about this. There's not much to talk about here. Just like, yeah, cool. New cards, Celestials, Dragons, cool stuff. Also, new cards. You can all check them out over in these websites that they have linked here. I did that a little bit today on my stream as well. The next 2 expansions will follow in October and December, each featuring 40 collectible cards, including 3 champions. That's good. That's nice. Give me Zoe, please. Give me Tahm Kench. Give me Riven. Give me Soraka. Come on, Rito. Next up, the region road updates. That's how I English. I like this. Giving me more levels for each of the regions. Targon joins the regions of Runeterra with its own region road, and the roads for Freljord, Ionia, and Shadow Isles have been extended so you can pursue all the new champions and cards in Call of the Mountain. I assume Noxus, PNZ, Demacia, I think that's all of them, and Bilgewater are not getting extended because they don't have a lot of cards coming out. They only have like 2 cards each, I think, and they don't have a champ. And I believe in the next upcoming expansions or sets, if you will, when they get the champion, their region road will extend. That's only my theory. Who knows how they're going to do this. But let's see what else they say. Targon region road added, featuring 20 levels. The Targon regional card back will arrive with the October expansion. Freljord, Ionia, and Shadow Isles extended from 25 to 29. New levels from existing regions will only drop Call of the Mountain cards. Sure. From patch 1.8, levels 1 through 25 on all existing roads can now drop Call of the Mountain cards. Cool. Bilgewater's region road now benefits from the XP boost level system. Earn extra XP towards completing early region road levels. From patch 1.8, the first 12 levels on the Bilgewater road will multiply XP applied toward them by 50%, same as other existing regions. I did not know this was a thing before, but I guess it's a thing. System will continue to be adjusted over time, for example, to include Targon's levels, or to advance further down region roads with future releases. That's very important in my opinion. As the game grows and newer players come in, as the game's already been progressing, catch-up mechanics need to be a thing, I guess. Next up, new lab. Fairly simple, it seems. No cool mechanics or fun things, but it seems like it's just constructed, just basic game rules, but they're giving you pre-constructed decks, which is nice for people who don't have as many in-game resources to just craft whatever. Lets you play with the new cards, try out some of the cool new cards with pre-con decks, get some ideas for deck building of your own decks, and so on and so forth. I like it. It's very nice for other players. Not necessarily for me, but it's nice. Next up, we got balance, apparently. I need to actually read this. Let's see what they say. Now that we'll be releasing cards every 2 months, we also need to adjust the way we approach balance updates over time. Our goal remains monthly updates to keep the game healthy and balanced, but we also want new card content to be at the forefront when released. We want to focus the bulk of our live design attention on updates around the midway point between expansions, with more minor adjustments around when we release new cards. Okay, I'm following you so far. In that spirit, we're making a few smaller changes with this patch, in part to test out what those smaller updates may look like. After this one, the next patch won't be landing for 3 weeks rather than the usual 2. So we're spreading our upcoming balance effort across both of the next 2 patches. Okay. This will help ensure more flexibility with adjustments after Call of the Mountain's release, and provide cleaner windows to make any follow-up tweaks. Whatever you say, Riot. Sounds good so far. Where possible, we'd also like to continue providing previews of what we're working on for upcoming patches, and in the case of 1.10 and 1.11, things may shift between them. A few of those things included a major update for Lee Sin, giving him more options for synergies and allowing him to come online and impact the game earlier in a match. I like that. Lee Sin is kind of a meme right now. He only exists in Overwhelm Lee Sin with like Draven and Might and stuff, and it's a playable deck, but it's kind of really bad. Next up, adjustments to the difficulty of Ezreal level up quests. Please hurry up and kill Ezreal. I hate the guy. I really hate him. I've died so many times to Ezreal. Now, will Ezreal just be completely dead? Will the nerf mean nothing? Or will it be a good balance change, and will he be more in line with other stuff? Next up, adjustments to Yordle Grifter's Allegiance effect. I don't know if they mean like an entire rework. Yordle Grifter is what? The 4-mana 3/3 Bilgewater Allegiance that says when it's played, draw, or create a warning shot, Allegiance nab 1. I don't know how they would rework it, but whatever. But that's all in the future, so for now we hope you enjoyed the updates below and the rest of the Call of the Mountain. So, card changes? Yeah. Fury of the North. Card used to be a 4-mana burst speed, give an ally +4/+4 this round. Now it's only giving +3/+4. I like it. Small nerf. Doesn't completely kill the card. Card's still playable and strong. Let's see what they have to say real quick. Fury sees play in a higher variety of archetypes than is typical for a buff spell due to its versatility and outright potency. Yes, you can use it to kill people a lot of the time. I've died to it a lot of the time, in fact. This adjustment aligns to the effect more towards Freljord's defensive-oriented spells. Okay, so like Elixir of Iron and stuff. Reduces its finishing potency in all decks, and even ever so slightly nerfs Sejuani overall stat package. I mean, you're not wrong, it's a Sejuani nerf, Riot, but like, I know, I get it, you said ever so slightly, like it's barely noticeable of a nerf to Sejuani. And the card's still good. I don't think it's going to just be a 3 of nowadays in every single deck that plays it, but I think it's still going to be a 3 of in a lot of decks. Like the Fury of the North was already really great. And it's still really great. So yeah, the only thing is it's just not going to kill as many things, but between +3 and +4, it's not that big of a difference in my opinion, so, you know, whatever. Next up though, why do I have people following me while I'm recording? Thank you whoever followed me. Next up, that kind of threw off my whole entire thought process. But thank you whoever followed me. We got Trifarian Assessor. Between this and Fury of the North, I don't think Sejuani Ash mid-range tempo, whatever you want to call it, Frostbite, is dead, because this card is still playable. The only change is it's going up to 5 mana, and Fury is still a very good card. There's small minute nerfs that in essence don't really change too much about the core of the deck. Assessor's still really good. Let's see what they say. Assessor is too effective in decks built to maximize it. giving them access to large amounts of card draw while also providing decent board development. That's very true. Play like Omen Hawk or Avaros and Hearthguard, Trifarian Assessor gets buffed, and she'll draw just from herself. We like the card's stat line where it's at to preserve interesting potential with deck buff effects, so we're increasing the cost to slow it down and reduce its efficiency. I think it's a fine nerf. I could have also seen another nerf that was similar to the Bannerman nerf. If you don't remember, Bannerman used to not buff him, or used to buff himself. Currently, Bannerman doesn't buff himself. And in the same essence, I was thinking maybe they'll make it so Trifarian Assessor doesn't count herself when she draws cards. Because, you know, like I said earlier, Avaros and Hearthguards and Omen Hawk buffs, buffing Trifarian Assessor, making him draw a card, is pretty good. Now, though, because she's at 5 mana, she's still playable, but it's going to be more of a tempo hit to actually play her this time. And that's good. I like that. I like it. Sejuani Ash always felt, outside of Trifarian Assessor, the deck feels like a fair deck. Like, you know what you're getting into. The problem is whenever they play like a Trifarian Assessor and they just draw like 2 or 3 even, and it's like, well, they drew a lot of cards, developed their board, and they still have a lot of mana to play around with. Rip me. So yeah, I like it. Between this and Fury, like I said, good nurse. I think Sejuani Ash will still be very powerful. I don't really know if I would say it's still tier 1 because, like I said, like we know earlier, we're getting a new set, an entire new region. Maybe Targon will be able to prey upon Sejuani Ash and completely push it out of the meta. I doubt it, but who knows? Maybe. Next up, though, we got just one more change for 2 cards, technically. We got Sump Dredger and Zaunite Urchin. They've been reworded a bit and gotten a small buff by the rewording. Used to say to play them, discard 1 and draw 1. Now it just says play, discard a card to draw 1. So, following up on our last changes to these 2 units, just a small quality of life tweak to allow them to be played while no other cards in hand. It's a buff, a small buff, but it's a buff. It's similar to like when Jinx's Rocket got buffed from 2 to 1. Like, doesn't matter too much, but there are small cases where it actually matters. The biggest one with like Zaunite Urchin and Sump Dredger, where let's say you want to empty your hand for some reason, like Jinx to get a Jinx Rocket or to get a Jinx level up. You can play Zaunite Urchin or Sump Dredger as your last card. Previously, I've never run into it, but I've heard, and I believe previously before this comes out, if your last card in hand was like a Sump Dredger or an Urchin, you couldn't actually play that card because you didn't have a card to discard. Now you can play these cards and they'll just be played as like a vanilla 4-3 or 2-1 and they won't draw or discard at all. So that's nice. Again, like I said earlier, not much to talk about, very few changes, only like really 3 cards. Like, yes, Sump Dredger and Zaunite Urchin got changed, so it's technically 2, but they're pretty much the same, just different stat lines. So yeah, feels like they wanted to be a little safe with the card balance changes because, you know, we got a new set coming out. Who knows how the new set and the new cards and the new region in the form of Targon are going to shake up the meta. But it does feel like they're trying to, like, slow down the Assessor and just what she does on board. Not sure I like the Fury of the North nerf too much. Never really felt too OP. It just felt like a solid card, but feels like they're just trying to nerf it without having to like kill other cards. Like, and like they said, it does nerf Sejuani a little bit. And a lot of people have said like Sejuani is a little too good, and this hurts Sejuani just ever so slightly, like they said. Next up, though, we got personalization. We got some nice cosmetics here. We got the Targon board. We all knew this was coming. New region means new board. It's, in my opinion, probably one of the better boards. I think so far my favorite region board is the Bilgewater one. I still like my Jinx board, though, but this is a pretty nice board, too, especially if you like Targon. As for the Guardian, Cosmo, that's a cute little doggo. The Star Doggo, he's a cutie. Look at that. Look at him bite that bone. Oh, he's so cute. Next up, we got 2 card backs. They're whatever. Sunrise, Moonfall, they look cool and stuff, but I got my Spirit Blossom card back that I'm using right now, and I kind of like it, so whatever. maybe one of you like maybe some of you like this sunrise or this moonfall deck. You know, you can use it with your nightfall and daybreak decks too. Little thematic thing going on. Next up, I love it. Look at the Lulu emote. It's so cute. How can you look at the Lulu emote of her sipping and not instantly love it? She's so cute there. And then you got like Nocturne over here acting like he doing his best Kaiba impersonation. He's like, oh, it's me, Seto Nocturne. Oh no, Zoe, you can't summon Exodia. It's pretty nice. And then of course you got like Diana here like sweating because of the sun, and Tarek showing off his manly cleavage and stuff. Is some pretty nice emotes. Also, they're adding another bundle. Pretty nice. Not for me. Gives you the board, the Guardian, and a Target icon for 1422 coins. I'm probably not going to buy the board or the Guardian. I'm not interested in either of them, but if you want both the Guardian and the board, why not buy it, I guess, right? Also, there's another bundle, the Emo Bundle, 570 coins, so basically you're getting a 25% discount. Buy 3, get 1 free. I'm not too interested in this bundle either. I only really want Lulu and Nocturne's emote here. I'll say it now, Riot, give me more emote slots. I'm kind of running out on that, but I'm definitely buying the Lulu. Like, Lulu emote, day 1 emote for me. I love it. And then we got a deck bundle here thing. I already was thinking about a deck like this, Aurelion Sol Diana. I was even brewing it a little bit on my stream recently. Who knows what's going to be in the deck? We don't know yet, I believe, unless it's been announced somewhere that I just don't know of it. So let's see what they say here. Summon the power of the sun and stars with celestial radiance. A ready-to-play target deck available in the store for 2016 coins? Prorated for any excess copies based on your existing collection. Okay. Your daybreak units and healing spells hold the line while you invoke the aid of greater threats. If your opponent manages to last through the day, call on colossal celestials to end the battle and reign supreme. Sounds good. Mid-range beatdown playstyle. Okay. I'm not going to buy this, but, you know, it's good for people who just want to dump some money into the game right away. Just start playing. Like the previous bundles, like the Sejuani Gangplank bundle, deck bundle I believe we had previously. It's nice. Next up, ranked rewards and new season. It's pretty much the standard stuff. Nothing special here, I believe. Just talking about how, like, rank's going to be disabled from, well, today until tomorrow when the new set comes out. And talking about how everyone's deranking. I'm pretty sure it's the same as it always has been. Masters fall all the way back to, well, fall 8 divisions back to Platinum, and so on and so forth. Also, getting to see the new icons. They look beautiful, by the way. I've said it before, Riot, please let me be able to choose an icon that is lower than the one I have earned, like this gold one and the platinum one. They look really nice, but I'm getting the Masters icon because I'm in Masters right now. So, you know, I'm like that. It's like, for example, you get into gold, you could choose to use the bronze icon if you wanted. Get into Masters, you could use any of the icons you wanted. But who knows? And then we got something here with Expedition. It's if you were here with Bilgewater, same thing as when Bilgewater first came out. Call of the Mountains getting added to the Expedition draft pool, and they're going to increase the appearance rate of Targon. So basically to, like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of like how to say this properly, like see it more often, advertise Targon or something, or whatever. Also, apparently active expeditions will not roll over in a Call of the Mountain, and you'll be forced to retire. So, you know, finish them up if you haven't, I guess. And there's also some new challenges, quests, and AI decks. 5 new Call of the Mountain challenges, new Call of the Mountain quests, and several less popular quests removed. This here, the several less popular quests removed, I actually am very curious about. Because the ones I want to see them removed are the quests that always say, like, use a specific champion and it's a specific spell. Like, I don't know, use Ash and Winter's Breath in the same deck and win the game. I hate those quests. I always re-roll those quests. As long as I've been playing this game, I've never done a single one of those quests because they're too hard to do. And also, several new Call of the Mountain AI decks added. Cool. And I believe that's it. Specifications for iOS, whatever. I don't really play this game on mobile. I play it on desktop and PC, so that doesn't have any meaning for me. Minimum required iOS version, now iOS 13 seems to be it. For those who saw Tarek's preview, we originally clarified in community discussion that his spell duplication ability would work with Playful Trickster, potentially creating an infinite attack chain. We've since updated Tarek's text and functionality to prevent this interaction and other potential ones like it. Okay, guess they didn't want that to be a thing. As we mentioned last patch, 1.8 will last an extra week, so 3 weeks in total rather than the usual 2, before we update again. Patch 1.10, yes, we're skipping 1.9, will land on September 16th, last the usual 2 weeks, and resume normal update cadence. Good. You can now select certain personalization items when queuing for labs, starting with emotes and cardbacks. That's nice. Added new deck builder support for celestial cards. Cool. So that's it. Again, like I said, small patch, not much to talk about, but what we did have was very nice. Small balance changes, but nice to hear and nice to see them. Honestly, for me, the biggest thing is that Lulu emote. Day one purchase for me. I can't wait for that Lulu emote. So yeah, I'm really hyped for the new set to come out. I can't wait for Aurelion Sol. I'm very hyped for Aurelion Sol. I'm going to be playing and building Aurelion Sol decks so much because that guy looks fun. I don't care if he's bad. He's fun. Or at least looks fun. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Short video because short patch notes. I hope you all enjoyed the video though. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the new set as much as I am when it comes out, which should come out in a few hours, like I said. So again, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video. So until I see you guys in the next video, thank you all again once more for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like or a comment down below. And if you guys want to catch more Runeterra content, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to catch more of me, you can go and check me out on Twitch TV, twitch.tv/Daniton, where I play Legends of Runeterra pretty much every day. And with that all said and done, thank you all again once more for watching this episode or this video. And until I see you guys in the next video, bye.